Fashion retailers from throughout the country, in fact throughout the world, come to Las Vegas twice a year for Magic Market Week, and last week was one of those weeks. At Magic Market Week, some 80,000 attendees come to see the latest in fashions, everything from shoes to hats, and of course everything in between. The show is so large that it is at both the Las Vegas Convention Center and the Mandalay Bay Convention Center. We are at Mandalay Bay, where the expected attendance is only 20,000. We are going to start our 2-hour visit with the pool show, advertised as where art, design, and commerce intersect, connecting emerging brands with the most visionary retailers in fashion. And after that, we'll see what else we can find. Just as I entered the pool show, I had to stop at this booth because the products were unusual. These are canvas and leather bags and wallets, and of course, and they are all featuring different cities. Our own Las Vegas is right here. And there are iPhone cases. I couldn't buy one of these by standing here. I would have to have a retail store and stock them. Retail the items made by Studio Manhattan, and the owner designer is right there. Would range from a few dollars to maybe $130. And these are designer bags, and that price isn't bad, so we're glad to have them at Magic. Here's an interesting name for a store. It's called Make Pie, Not War, and they do contemporary design, and cash and carry is available, and they even have buttons. Make Pie, Not War. I think that's a good slogan. This gentleman just explained that these beautiful bags from Buena Onda, which he said means good vibe, are made by the, now I've forgotten the name again already. The YU people of Colombia. Retail-wise, how would these be priced?
These are 150, the multicolored.
Okay.
And then the solid colored ones are 120.
120, and they take what, did you say?
10 days for the solid colors and 15 days for the multicolored.
To make them?
Yeah.
Well, they're absolutely lovely. Good luck with the show.
Thank you very much.
We're at the House of Secrets. This is a Shanghai-based company that uses artwork from particular artists to decorate bags. The artists aren't necessarily designers for bags originally, but this company makes it happen. And I was looking down in particular at this bag, which is part of the Dark Romance series. I said, man, if I were still in the corporate world carrying this bag around, I would be impressive. Anyway, it would only cost about $200 American dollars retail, which is a very good deal. So I am predicting that House of Secrets will do well at Magic. And here's some more of their product. This is Larissa Loden, and I stopped here because I saw a sign for vintage map jewelry, and I wondered what it was. And I hope you can see, oh, the shadows, looks like pendants with maps of San Francisco, St. Louis, New York, etc. Interesting, something I have never seen before. I don't know whether you can see this. There is a gold gun, and hanging from it are a number of pieces of jewelry that are actually, are they actual bullets, or they are expired shells? And these two gals from Los Angeles have started a company, Shield and Honor, and they told me that the way they started the company was that their grandfather, who was a veteran, had passed away, and at the end of the funeral service, where there was like a 21-gun salute, someone gave them the bullets used at the show. And the girls started wearing the bullet. They made little jewelry out of it, and people kept asking and asking about the jewelry. So finally, they started a company. And here is the jewelry. Very attractive and an interesting story. First World Trash was a name that was intriguing to me, and this young lady from New York City, Queens, said that most of these items are made from recycled vinyl, seatbelt material. Here's someone interested in what else?
Bicycle inner tubes.
Bicycle inner tubes.
And also reclaimed tent material.
And reclaimed tent material. So don't throw it out. There's somebody who can use it. Retail-wise, what would some of these, what are your price points retail-wise?
Our most expensive is the Messenger, and that retails for $160. That's up on the top there.
Okay, it is a big Messenger bag.
And then we range the whole way down to, say, $12 for our portfolios.
Okay.
$25 for a wallet.
How long have you been in business?
About 6 years now.
6 years, okay. Well, it would seem to me there'd be a market for this.
There is a big market for it. Our biggest issue is most people don't know what billboards are made out of. So there's a large educational process that goes along with the brand.
Okay, billboards meaning
billboards
like vinyl, like this.
Vinyl advertising material. The highway billboards, you know, the big ones on the sides of the highways.
Okay.
Most people think they're made out of paper because they used to be a long time ago.
Right, and wood.
Yeah, and wood. So it's a large educational platform to educate people about these materials that we don't even consciously know that we contribute to.
Okay, and your name is?
Janelle Mulgrew.
Janelle, this is your company?
It is.
Welcome to Las Vegas.
Thank you.
This young lady is much more attractive than her shoes. However, her shoes do attract attention. This is the YRU, Youth Rises Up exhibit. And you can see here, I don't know what, yeah, you can see there are a lot of platform shoes as well as some comfortable flats. I'm told that the platforms could be worn anywhere, to work, to a party. They are comfortable, and if you're short, you are suddenly taller. Looks as if this is a very popular boot. Who wears the urban contemporary clothes? I'm just looking. And here's a gentleman who exhibits it all. Now we're walking into an area for women's clothing. Oh, I see one man passed out on the seating area. I guess he's rather bored. But anyway, here we are. I believe this is the reverse booth in the women's section, and here we have peekaboo fronts and peekaboo backs. Walking the show floor can be interesting for many reasons. Though magic is not a jewelry show per se, there is jewelry in some of the exhibits. We are at Pink Stitch, and we are looking at some bracelets that attracted my attention, and you can see here that the pretty part is secured by vintage watch bands, and I would buy these myself if this were in a retail store. What would the retail prices be on these?
Let me ask Olivia, what is the retail prices on these? The retail prices?
About.
It's usually just like double, so I would say it's like $88.
$80?
Yeah.
That's a good price.
No, yeah, because they're usually like $300. Yeah. Like the vintage ones are $300.
Oh, they're very attractive.
Yeah, so there are, because these are actual vintage bands.
Right.
And so they just have these made, the actual...
Are you the owner?
I am not. I'm just one of the employees in the showroom.
Okay. And where is the Pink Stitch located?
Well, Pink Stitch is the clothing line.
Oh.
And then the jewelry line is Shameless.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah. Yes.
The jewelry line is
So they're
Shameless.
two different lines.
Okay. Well, I like them. Thank you very much.
Of course. Well,
I don't think I knew that drapery material came in these lengths, but obviously so. The sign says food, but we are actually going into the project area, and this is still more contemporary design. Probably the most lovely bags that one can pick up at Magic are the DC Gual bags, and this is a company out of Barcelona, and you can see they love color.
yes.
Even what we call tennis shoes are designer shoes. and I know they have been at this show before and always seem to draw a crowd. Look at these wonderful colors. There is a display in the middle of the hallway called the pop-up shop with unusual items, and I had to stop. Wouldn't you love to go to school with this notebook with a gun emblazoned on the side? And here's something unique called a Peephole Notebook. I guess you can be pretending to study and keeping eyes on your girlfriend or boyfriend at the same time. Go to a Chinese restaurant and they give you chopsticks, but you really wish you had a fork. These come apart and become tiny little forks. Big Star has a bar, and it is for customers only. I guess if you don't know how to hem pants, it doesn't matter, because look at all these folks. They have rolled up pants legs, I guess to show off the shoes. Introducing Docker's Flyweight collection. This sign talks about shop the floor, and what happens is that after Magic is over, folks can go online and see a number of the goods that were displayed here, and they can order online. I'm not sure I understand this slogan. The future is leaving. Levi's, go forth. Okay, the future is leaving. Part of this show is called Indigo and features a lot of jeans. And this is the Axel booth, and their jeans, some of which are a bit distressed and look old for these older eyes. But anyway, they will retail for $59 to $79. This is Axel brand. We live in Sin City, but I guess these folks don't know how to spell it. Something tells me the Glenn Becks of the world wouldn't like the way this American flag is displayed, but it doesn't seem to be any deterrent to business. Lots of folks are here, and I can't see. This is Chip Foster. I think they're for the little ones. They don't look too big, these socks, but we love the name. Happy Socks. Well, I'm sure going to buy a pair of these. This is Black Heart's Brigade, and they have other designs as well. If you wonder what happened to your old pink flamingos, they are here at the Union Bay exhibit at Magic. I stopped by the original green booth because I saw these watches that do have original, what kind of wood?
Green sandalwood.
Green sandalwood, and would retail for around $200. Quite lovely. This gentleman stopped some buyers as they were walking by and explained about Jerusalem sandals, and he said they are made by Israelis and Palestinians, and they are handmade and very durable. These are shoes that are worn by all the people, Israelis and Palestinians. He said it's a very unique company, and the reason many of us stopped was the old sewing machine and the tools that are here on the table. And this is, I think, called a line, and they have the colorful tent as well, so something different. It says on the sign, a lifestyle movement whose mission is to align the mind, body, and spirit as one in harmony with the universe, complimentary yoga lessons and haircuts. Don't know about those haircuts.
Do you need any help there?
No, I don't. I was just going to take some pictures of your shoes here. They're lovely colors. These are shoes from F Troop. And look at these great colors. And over here are more. Where is F Troop located? From London. Wow. Well, welcome to Las Vegas.
Oh, thank you very much.
I thought I knew what jet lag meant. I didn't realize it also means clothing. Surprising to find a ping pong table in the middle of the aisle, but the aisle's pretty wide, so maybe. really not trying to kill each other. They're just trying to attract attention, and it worked. Stone Rose says real men wear orange, green, and purple. When Magic is coming to town, we always see billboards that say Roar, and these are a number of the shirts that Roar has on display. This is quite a display. This is the Puma, P-U-M-A display. Don't even know how to pronounce it. Puma. Anyway, it was interesting to have all of these various shirts on display, turning their back to the aisle. Back in the 50s, we might have called this sloppy, but today this is contemporary. Well, back in the 50s, this would have been more like it, although the man is absolutely faceless. This is the Hager Slacks exhibit. Well, if you wear ties, I hope you keep them as neatly as these folks do at Randa Accessories. Well, here are the contemporary backs of three guys sitting eating lunch. And so lunch reminds me, I'm a little hungry myself. 2 hours at Magic, and I'm exhausted. I didn't go to the tents, I didn't go to the second floor, I didn't go to the Las Vegas Convention Center, but I had a real good time.